Just announced at Team Mazda. From now through the end of the month, get 0% financing up to 63 months on a new Mazda CX-5 or Mazda CX-50. You choose, and for a limited time, get 0% financing on your new Mazda. Right now at Team Mazda on Airline.
Let's see. Where we start?
A Halloween Christmas tree.
It's about that time.
I guess it's a Halloween tree.
It's a Halloween tree?
Yes.
Halloween Christmas, I like that though.
You know? Hallowismas.
Where is that thing? Oh, it's in front of us.
On the desk.
Okay.
Parting shot, apparently.
Well, happy to you.
Surprise! Yes.
Welcome to it, everybody. A lot to get to today. We're going to do that for you here in about 90 seconds from the drive that was crazy this morning.
Yes.
Heck, I got to listen to a crazy World Series game on the way in because I was stuck in traffic. We're going to get to that.
Yeah.
But you were talking about the fair is back open and running tonight.
The Greater Baton Rouge State Fair back open on a Tuesday after opening Monday after a very soggy weekend and trying to dry out. Some new fair food is back, and I was at the allergist office yesterday, and they were asking, are you going to the fair today? I was like, I can't because of work, but I do want to go on the weekend.
Yeah, sure.
All the fair food is the best. What are your favorite staple fair foods?
Fried anything. Fried anything.
Well,
fried.
Starting with me?
Yes.
Well, I haven't been to the fair in a while.
Okay.
But I would look for something stuffed, like a stuffed turkey
You know they have.
Yeah, they do that. They'll do that. Yeah, they'll do all that.
Ooh,
yeah, fried anything. Fried anything is my favorite.
Oh, funnel cake.
Yeah,
You can't beat a
that'll work.
traditional funnel cake with the different toppings. A variation of a beignet during fair time of the year. Jared?
That's mine as well.
Yes.
Really?
You can't go wrong. You know, you can get a stuffed Oreo cheesecake fried at the state fair.
I don't know if I would like that.
Oh, come on.
Oh, girl, take one bite and give it to me. Yeah.
We're going to give it a try.
Either way, go support the fair. There's so
please.
much going on there from the swine racing. There's so much going on.
And you know what? Actually, the forecast is looking pretty good. Well, I know we had a bad weekend this past weekend when the rains moved in, but Jared, what you've been talking about looks like a great week to come and a great weekend, certainly.
Yeah, absolutely. Making up for lost time from the past weekend, we know, and we're going to make up for that. And we got the Halloween forecast looking okay. We're trying to look downtown right now. You know, this is interesting. Usually the winds are completely shut off when you get fog, but you can see the flags blowing in the distance. So there's a little bit of a breeze out there, but obviously it's just not significant enough to preclude the fog from forming right now. We've got east and northeasterly winds at close to 10 miles per hour. Yesterday we made it up to 80 degrees. Today we're expected to do the same, getting highs in the lower 80s this afternoon. Then the cold front comes to town tonight, and that's going to put a stop to all of that. Cold front should get here right around midnight tonight, and we're going to have a sharp cool down from the mid part to the latter part of the work week. Then we're going to have an update on Hurricane Melissa. We just got an update from the NHC about 5 minutes ago. Meanwhile, we're not seeing anything on our live local radar. You won't need the rain gear for today. In fact, you won't need the rain gear until tonight. That's when showers, thunderstorms that are off to the north and west eventually will start to fill in on our local radar. We're not expecting anything severe. Meanwhile, it's the Baton Rouge area that's seeing the fog this morning, but not so much the remainder of the viewing area. So if you're in or near the downtown, you are seeing a little bit of that fog. That should burn off within the next hour or two. Then we'll get a high of 82 degrees. The rain, the onset of the rain, is not going to be until after 7 p.m. This is 7 p.m. showing the storms knocking on our door. And then as we get between 9 p.m. and midnight, we'll get a couple of scattered non-severe storms moving through. And by the time we get to about 2 in the morning Wednesday, that's it. The front is gone with the wind, and then the winds start to kick up behind this front, because this front is not expected to be a big rainmaker, but it's going to be a big wind maker and a big cold maker, especially Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, when low temperatures drop back down to the 40s. We'll be able to do so because the dew points, they're going to drop down to the 40s for the remainder of the week. That's going to be a reinforcing shot of dry air after we get past today. And Jamaica, they're just trying to get past the next 24 hours, right? You know, technically landfall has not happened yet. This is still holding steady at not only a Category 5, but still holding steady with maximum sustained winds at 175 miles per hour. The center circulation approximately 45, maybe 50 miles off the south shore of Jamaica. There it is. Now it's starting to pick up a little bit of speed, now moving at 7 miles per hour, still relatively slow. It's going to make 3 landfalls, 1 in Jamaica, 2 in Cuba, 3 through the Bahamas, and actually getting not even that far away from Bermuda. So this is really going to be quite the mess over the next couple of days, and I'm sure the weeks and months to come. Keep them in your prayers, that's for sure. Fog only for the next hour or two. We'll go from 59 up to 82 degrees in the afternoon. It's going to turn into a nice day, and then you're going to want the rain gear ready to rock and roll for tonight. We'll start you off at 30% at 7 p.m., go to 60% before midnight, dropping down to 0 after midnight, and that's why why on the 7-day, this 60%, that's purely for tonight. Today is going to be on the dry side. Wednesday, windy and cooler, and then we've got several nights where we're starting off in the 40s. Halloween Friday looks good, and don't forget to fall back 1 hour with the clocks this upcoming weekend. It is now 7:07. Tico Fox, how is traffic?
Well, Jared, I checked and I double-checked. No major problems on 10 westbound as you work your way out of the Livingston Parish area, but you can see this coloration on our interactive map. It's approaching Juban, and that's going to slow you down all the way out towards the 10-12 split. That's heavy to moderate to light volume in certain spots. Here's a live look right near Range. A lot of brake lights around here. Again, that's extending on out towards the 10-12. Right near Millerville, we're still seeing heavy delays, but it looked like it's starting to ease up just a tad bit right past Drusilla Lane. Right now, that drive time is starting to increase, 41 minutes from Juban on out towards the 10-12. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more 9 News This Morning.
.09 your time. A few things we're following for you as you kind of get going on a Tuesday where lawmakers are back at the state capitol again. Liz, a special session on elections.
The idea here is to figure out what they're going to do when it comes to delaying or pushing back those elections next year in the springtime. Today, the Louisiana House of Representatives are considering those two bills, SB 1 and SB 2, at delaying those congressional elections by a month. That begins at 9 a.m. today. We'll have a crew at the Capitol to keep you posted. They'll bring you updates on later editions of 9 News.
Let's save some lives while possibly getting scared to death. Maybe? No, is that not a thing?
It sounds great.
I mean, come on, look at this. A blood drive over at a spot you know well, the 13th gate. It's the Delta's Donate blood drive.
Okay, make your way out to the 13th gate from 4 to 8 p.m. today. You're going to get a skip the line ticket there once you donate blood. Remember, all of it's a great cause. These are just extra perks and incentives. You can save up to 3 lives by donating blood with a local institution.
How about maybe a shot at a new career? Maybe you're looking for a new path to venture down. Great spot to do that today is the main library along Goodwood.
So the Way to Work program is going to be set up there at the main library from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're not only going to have different employers there set up offering job opportunities, they're also going to have educational opportunities. If you need help with your resume, it's a great opportunity for you to do that. But you do need to register ahead of time, so we have that QR code on your screen. We also have this on for you online so you can register and make your way there.
You know, Liz, we talk often about our first responders. Anytime they roll out to anything, they never know what they're going to be rolling up onto.
Yeah.
Special day set aside for them, National First Responders Day. It was just yesterday, right?
Yes. So go ahead and thank them today. If you see one, whether it is an EMS worker, a law enforcement officer, a paramedic, go ahead and thank them for the work that they do. And it's not just them, it's their families that also make that sacrifice. So please take time to honor them today.
Speaking of taking some time, why don't you make your way on out? We were just talking about like your favorite fair foods. Great Baton Rouge State Fair. They need your help, right? They need your help with some money here. They lost out on an entire weekend, Liz, for like the first time in a decade. The money they raise after they pay the bills goes right back into the community.
$150 million typically. They like to raise that. $150,000, yes. Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
We'll
They've collected over $1 million in all of their years of operating the state fair, and they'd like to do that again. Remember, they play a big part in opportunities like uniforms for kids for St. Vincent de Paul. So if you can make your way out there today, it's discounted admission. Just $2 will get you into the gates to ride all the rides there.
Well, speaking of millions, the Kelly contract, the Brian Kelly contract, right? How much of the buyout is LSU going to have to pay? How long will they get to do that? Well, we're going to figure that out hopefully in the coming days, but maybe an opportunity here from the interim head coach tonight.
He's set to have a press conference around 5:45 after practice today. Of course, our 9 sports director, Jacques Doucet, will be there to see what Frank Wilson has to say, and of course, we'll keep tabs on the LSU Board of Supervisors talking about Brian Kelly's contract buyout as well.
Oh, speaking of money, LOSFA, your money back up and running, right? And so they had obviously an issue with a hack of sorts, a cyber issue. They are now saying the offices here locally saying everything is back up and running, should have full access now.
That's the message you're going to see as soon as you open up that website. So as you make your way to that website, if you have any issues, they're asking you to contact them directly to let them know exactly what you're experiencing. But everything should be up and running on this Tuesday morning. We'll take it.
Speaking of up and running, thank goodness, the drive. Tico, it was, I mean, you rolled in, we all kind of rolled in, we're like, whoa, man, because this thing got shut down about 9:30, 9:45 last night, 10 east and west atop the bridge, did not get solved until about 5:30. That was a mess.
It was really ugly out there, but the good news is that it opened maybe around the top of the 6 o'clock hour. That made it easier for drivers to make their way in on 10 eastbound. Westbound wasn't looking so bad because they were able to get around on 110 northbound over to 190, but eventually 190 started to ease up as well.
That's it. And we've just learned from EMS that this was a very delicate situation, as we've been talking about all morning. They worked to help a psych patient there. As for the investigation into all of this, we've got the West Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office, the Baton Rouge Police Department working that side of the investigation. But all you need to know is that your drive to the airport and throughout Baton Rouge over the bridge is clear as of 7:15 on this Tuesday morning.
Seemingly all is well that ends well, and positive note, which is good, and in both cases, it's good.
Exactly.
Certainly.
Right.
Good news in the world of weather. You don't need an umbrella today. It's just tonight we're keeping our eye out for.
Yeah, it's just tonight. And then we're going to have that huge cold front, big cool down. So, yeah, tomorrow you're going to need the jackets, the hats. It's going to be windy. And then we're going to flip the switch big time, guys. And this is going to be fall weather.
Long shorts. Long shorts tomorrow.
Long shorts. I can't wait. I'm finally going to feel like fall.
I love it.
We're getting there.
I love layering.
Yes.
Love to layer.
Because you got options in your outfits.
Exactly.
And to break out the Uggs.
I got to see that, too.
It's tailgating season at Team Toyota, where you can get a new 25 Tacoma 4-wheel drive for just $279 a month, or get 1.75% for 72 months on a new 25 Tundra. Plus, stop in and register to win this ultimate tailgating package at Team Toyota.